Joe Biden. Well, he's very threatening all the time. You know, he's so agitated, you know. Did you see him today with the glasses, the whole deal, right? You know, so you don't see the bad surgery. I put on those, what do they call them, aviators? But they're too small. They got to be bigger, right? The mirror, so you don't see anything going through it. Look there. No, he's very agitated, so angry. Everything's screaming and shouting. He's like crazy. But he's a weak person, you know. He challenged me. Do you remember a year and a half ago? Oh, I'd like to take him behind the barn. And I said, of all the people in the world that I could fight, that's probably the one I'd like to most fight. So those legs, they've gotten very thin. Not a lot of base. You wouldn't have to close. You wouldn't have to close the fit. And by the way, he brings it up. You know, when he brings it up, the press is nothing. If I ever said I'd like to take him behind the barn and beat the crap out of him, you know what? They would say, our president is inciting evil. I'm inciting. Every time you shout, lock him up, or every time, did you see the cars today? All over the place, cars, and trucks, and boats. All organic, it just forms. 5,000 boats. They have tractors in Iowa, thousands and thousands of tractors in this massive farm. They came from all over farm country. They had the thing with these really, I'd say, very good people. They were riding along a highway, and you had Sleepy Joe's bus. So they escorted the bus, and the radical left said, oh, what a horrible thing that is to escort the bus. They don't tell you about Antifa that go around burning down your cities, Democrat run, only Democrat run. They don't talk about that, bopping people over the head, killing people, setting everything on fire. They don't tell you about that. They tell you about people that are driving down a highway with an American flag and a Trump flag, right? Don't worry, they'll be just fine. They're going to be just fine. If they're watching, I guess they were in Texas, right? Oh, Texas will be just fine. We're doing great in Texas, by the way. Really good. You know how, this is the greatest. You know, I've had really 6 of these because I had them, but let's say 5, okay? Do you know what it is to do 5 of these? I start early in the morning. Now think of it. Start early in the morning. But you know what's the nice part about this one? This is the last one of the day, so we can stay all night. All night. I was rushing. They said, you're going to be late for Florida, sir. I said, how much? About an hour and a half. Oh, that's not so bad. I hope everyone's having, I think, you know how many people we lost? I'd say 0. We actually gained. People heard about it. They said, let's go. No, it's great to be with you. It's great. Tomorrow I have 5 more. Can you imagine 5? 5 more. 5 more, and then, normally they say 5 more and let's crash. But I don't know if I can crash. I think it's going to be a very exciting day. Tuesday is going to be a very exciting day. Make sure you get out. Tuesday is going to be a very exciting day.